Happy Tuesday, folks. It was a snowy one, a slippery one, and a breezy one for us on this Tuesday. Luckily, conditions have improved for most of us in regard to active snowfall, but now we're seeing the moisture on the roadways likely will become a bit slippery as we see that freezing temperatures moving in and possibly turning that moisture to ice. We see 32 degrees right now at Hector International Airport, wind chill at 24 degrees. Notice that wind out of the south around 10 miles per hour. So that's where we're seeing that wind chill from. Both temperatures near 32 degrees. We're concerned about that freezing, especially in our northern Minnesota neighborhoods where temperatures are in the upper 20s. So here's the current radar. We do see some light snowfall right now. It has weakened a little bit in the past hour or so. Right now, most of that snow is in the Thief River Falls area down toward Foston, heading toward the Red Lakes, and then Bemidji seeing some of that light snowfall at this time as well. For most of us, though, in the rest of the valley, we are seeing just clouds with us for this Tuesday evening. Temperatures in northern Minnesota, 29 degrees in Baudette and in Bemidji, 30 degrees even in Thief River Falls, Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, and right around freezing for that Grand Forks and Fargo areas. And so we are watching this very carefully. And of course, if you do have any travel plans tomorrow morning for your commute, tune into the Valley Today tomorrow, as we'll have, of course, an up-to-the-minute report on those road conditions for that morning commute. Winds have calmed down for most of us, but they've picked up out of the northwest for our friends in Jamestown, Valley City, and Gwinner. So winds are around 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the south in Minnesota, but behind the snowfall, where there is some clearing of the sky, we are seeing some of those northwest winds pick up at this hour for our friends in North Dakota. Visibilities are clearing in North Dakota as well, but still seeing those reduced visibilities. Thief River Falls at 2 miles, 3 miles in Roseau, thanks to that actively falling snowfall at this time. The hour by hour for the rest of your overnight shows those snow showers weakening and pushing off toward the north and east, with that clear sky moving in and continuing to move into our North Dakota neighborhoods. There's your morning commute. Look at the temperatures there. We're in the low to mid 20s up toward the north, with mid to upper 20s elsewhere. And so that's enough to, of course, freeze any of those puddles or any of that slush that may have slightly melted but may refreeze in the overnight hours for us tonight. Watching that very carefully for you for tomorrow morning. Then through the mid-morning hours toward lunchtime on your Wednesday, seeing those temperatures warming into the low to mid 30s for most of us. Clouds will hang around, though, and we could see a few spotty flakes or flurries here or there for our afternoon and evening hours on our Wednesday, but things will stay fairly quiet for us. Not much of a wind issue for us for our Wednesday. And then, of course, things will stay quiet for us Wednesday before things ramp up for Thursday. That's the first alert weather day we've been talking about all week long. And we have increased the snowfall potential for this just a few moments ago, and we'll talk about that in a second. The winter storm watch for this system is for areas from Grand Forks and points south to South Dakota, where those areas are more likely to see some impacts from this winter system that goes from Wednesday night through Thursday night. Now, here's the system. There's your lunchtime on Thursday, seeing strong northeast winds, heavy snowfall, could be some mixed precipitation off toward the south. And then by your dinner time hour on Thursday, seeing that continue to make its way through. And it's not till the overnight hours into Friday morning that we'll see that snowfall lighten up. So for Thursday's commute, Thursday evening commute, and for Friday morning's commute, looks like we'll have impacts for both. And here's what we're looking at. So with that winter storm watch in the Southern Valley, mainly could be some areas that are 6 inches or greater with that snowfall, but we can't rule out, and this is the change we did make, was 8 inches or more is possible in some isolated locations where those heavier snow bands do set up. So watching that very carefully, have that VNL weather app and follow us on air and online for that system there on Thursday. But then, Mike, the cold air moves in behind this system. We could see quite a few locations in the Northern Valley in the low to mid single digits as we move into the weekend.
So the snow we get could be around for a while.
That's what it's looking like for now, yeah.
Great. Thanks so much, Nathan.
You bet.
Coming up